What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to Shooting Gallery New England today. We are going to be continuing the fixed mag AR15 build from JC Arms. Just a low receiver. It's just a hodgepodge of parts that we got going on today. Before we go over to Gunstreamer, again, follow that very first link into the description below. You're going to take you over to Gunstreamer and see the full tutorial, as well as getting all the product links for tools, parts, all that good stuff. So let's get down to the tabletop and go over the tools we're going to need, okay? And welcome down to the tabletop, guys. So obviously it's not at your typical tabletop that you're used to for these videos. I am at a clandestine location where I am finishing this build, aka Papa Dux's house, and because I'm able to use his bench to drill in the vise that we're going to show you right in a second. Let me back the camera up just a smidge. So guys, before we head over to Gunstreamer, I first want to say thank you for tuning in for this build. What we're going to be doing today, like I said in the opener and from the title, we're going to be fitting the barrel and barrel nut to the upper receiver. Let's go over a few tools. Again, for the full tutorial, you're going to have to go over to Gunstreamer, follow the first link in the description to see the full tutorial and build list and product links, all that good jazz. So, obviously you're going to need a receiver. This is a Brownells receiver. I know the last video we went over how to assemble a stripped upper receiver. You're going to need a vise, some vise jaws. I got these from Brownells as well. Then we're going to need a torque wrench. Now, the Wheeler Delta Series Essential AR15 wrench comes with a torque wrench. It's kind of an old school one. I'm not a fan of it. I never was taught to use one like that. Coming from my AAA days, I use clickable, ratcheting, whatever you want to call it, torque wrenches. This is just, we're going to need this really for just the barrel and barrel nut to make sure that's torqued down properly. We are going to need some anti-seize. I'm going to use the anti-seize Loc Tite LB8060 glue stick. This thing is being a mainstay on the build set. We're going to need a wrench for the barrel nut because, real tidbit of information, this is the barrel nut that we're going to be using on the Seekins Precision Knox rail handguard, all that good stuff. Now, most AR-15 barrel nuts are going to have cutouts for, say, a armorer's wrench like this Wheeler one right here, for you to torque it down to the proper thing and cut out. But sometimes you're going to get barrel nuts that's not going to have those cutouts, so that's what we're going to use the wrench for these little doodad slots right here for that wrench. It's going to actually be a little bit easier. For the barrel, we are using, like I said this before, we're using a Criterion 223 Wild barrel. The reason I'm going with 223 Wild is because I want to maintain the accuracy and I want to improve the accuracy of the 223 556, and that's why you go with a 223 Wild. I got this from Brownells. Most of these parts I pretty much got from Brownells. And we're using the Wheeler upper receiver vice block. So, without further ado, guys, thank you again for tuning in. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you go over to the Gunstreamer account. Very first link into the description. Hit this like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. We are having a 250 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to link all those videos in the description of this video, as well as the Gunstreamer account. So, without further ado, we'll see you on Gunstreamer, everybody. Peace.